Hey, okay, are you ready for this? This is my video on, ta-da, on this item right here. It's called the Midland. All right, now we're going to go through some stuff here real quick. I used this for 7 days in Cast versus Wild 7, and I was extremely impressed. We'll go over the basics with it. First of all, of course, anything comes with a manual. It's called the Midland. And it's a Midland ER200. Now, you can see basically what it looks like. I'm trying to get the glare off of it because I'm looking at the screen while I'm videotaping this. Um, it's got the clock there. You can see that. It's got several buttons. This is basically a radio, okay? At first glance, it's a radio. And the reason is it's got a pull-out antenna. Ta-da! Pull-out antenna, okay? And you can get AM and FM on this thing. And then it stows itself away to where it's very compact. But it's not just a radio. All right. It's also a weather station where you can, of course, listen to weather bands to find out what the weather is around you. Now, out there in the woods, I was about 10 miles from the nearest town, a little over a mile from our vehicles, deep in the woods, not an RV park, but deep in the woods. Manistee National Forest here in Michigan. All right, and I used this. I tried it out because because you need communications during power outage, whatever. But what's interesting about this little radio right here? All right, we'll start with the basics first. Okay, you take a look at this side. There's a little rubber flap. See that rubber flap? You open the rubber flap. Okay, I got to look at it myself. Hang on a second. First, you have the USB port where you can plug in and charge your other items, phone, actually laptop, what have you. You have another outlet here, which is actually for charging this off of an item. And you have, of course, your headphones jack right here. All right, so let's put that rubber flap back. You know what that's for? Waterproof. Now, I didn't really have time to go through this, which is the pamphlet on what all it does. But I'm going to give you the basics, okay, while I was out there, played around with this. And like I said, it's a radio. But it's not just a radio, okay? All right, now if you look here, there's a button here. All right, you hit that button, you get a flashlight. All right? Not just a flashlight, though. You get regular flashlight. Try and do this so it don't overwhelm you. You get a bright flashlight, which is very bright at night. But if you push it again, boom, 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 SOS. Okay? So it comes with, it's a radio with a flashlight. So, that's the first set. Now there's a bunch of buttons here. Well, I can't get my fingers straight. All right, and it does a bunch of other things, but mainly it's for AM, FM, volume, turning the system on and off, and then you got your weather channels that you can, log on to get your weather system. Now, what's good about this is there's 3 bars. Hold on the power supply, little power supply area, right there. Okay, and I turned this thing on and listened to it for 7 hours. All right, let me emphasize that. 7 hours. And it only used 1 bar out of the bars. I got tired of listening to it. That's how good the battery is in this thing. All right, so you're looking at a minimum of 21 hours plus radio. And it's good with you get power outage or if you're out in the woods, but also SHTF, WROL. You will be able to pick up radio communications to find out what's going on around you. Yeah. And I picked this up, surprisingly enough, at Walmart. And I paid, I think it was around $40 for it. Now, I debated on it for a little while until I really got to realize what this thing's capable of. Now, it's not just a radio or not just a weather station. All right, now I'm about to do something to you here. Watch this. You see that right there? Those are solar cells. You can set this in the sun, and it automatically, without pushing any buttons or anything, you just set it in the sun and it recharges itself. Okay? It comes with the solar panel built in. Right there it is. But that's not just what it has. So what we have here now is an ability to, in this rubber flap, to charge other things like your cell phone, your Kindle, your iPad, your laptop off the battery that's built in this. Now, it's not a regular battery. It's not a AA, it's not a AAA. It's its own special battery in it. So there's no way to replace the battery. That to me is, I guess, the only negative I can come up with this. But it's a big battery that will last an extended time. Okay, it's got a handle. You can hang it. Okay, you can place it where you want to place it. It's got its own solar cell. But watch this. Are you ready for this? Watch this, watch this, watch this. Look at this. Man, oh, darn. That's tougher than I thought it was. Oh, here it is. You ready? Yeah. You know what that is? If you don't have sunlight for a few days, all you gotta do, it's got its built-in generator. Yeah! And then it stores itself right back into the position. Come on, position. There you go. It stores itself back. If there's a built-in generator in this thing, not only is it cranked to power up the battery in here, it also has a solar, which means this thing is totally independent. You don't have to worry about recharging batteries to put in it. It has its own battery. It has its own recharging abilities. Okay. I'm trying to do this. Boom. Look at that. Look at that. And you can charge it reverse or forward. Reverse or forward. So, when I seen the abilities of this thing, I don't know, I'm trying to do this. That stores away right there. So it's actually out of your way. Look at that. See? Solar, crank. Solar, crank. Well, anyway. And look, it's about 5 inches. Okay? Look at my hand width. Finger length between the two. About 5 inches by about 2.5. All right, and that's where the battery is, by the way. Right here. Matter of fact, let me pop it open, okay? All right, boom. And let me pull a battery out so you can see what kind of battery it has. This is the kind of battery it has, which is wired in. It has its own battery. It's not a AA battery. It's bigger than a AA battery. You can't replace this with AA battery because it has its own special plug that plugs in. But that's okay. This is a long life system. All right, it's not cheap. And then it's got, of course. Now you can order extra batteries for this if you would like. But when you, yeah, boom. Oh, hang on. Of course, I don't have great eyes anymore. There's a channel adjustment here. Tune. Hang on. Am I on AM or FM? Oh, let me go to my favorite channel. Hold on. I'm cranking it up. Hold on a minute. Getting past all this. 270-7117. Okay. 106.7. In Detroit. Woohoo! All right. It's got a great volume. It picks up. It's got a built-in radio, but it also has that plug for your earphones. Hold on a second. Turn the volume down. I can turn the volume all the way up. See that right there? That's the volume, like 4 or 5 bars. Anyway, I'll turn it down. All right, now the headphone jack, of course, you noticed in here. All right. Oh, hold on. Let me get my fingers right. Trying to look at the camera and do this at the same time. But you all know that you can plug into the headphone jack, all right, or here, and you can actually put an external speaker so you get more volume, more sound. All right. This will charge that portable speaker and do everything with it. But 7 days in the forest, all right, I just sat it out in the sun, and it never went less than 2 out of 3 bars. This thing charges it during the day. Even when you're playing it, it charges it more than you're actually using. Okay? More than you're actually using. This to me is, oop, turn the volume on. Yeah, good stuff, Maynard. Anyways, I'll turn the power off. I gotta pull my eyes up. Hold on. I got reading glasses, and I still can't read that close. Come on. Okay, just hold the button. You push down, and you hold the power button, which is right here, and then it turns it off. Okay? So, let's stow it away. Look, boom. Look how it just stows itself away. There's nothing to really snag. All right? And it comes with a cord. Comes with a cord with the USB and, of course, the special adapter to where if you want to plug this in to a source and charge this up, you can do that. All right. Now, I don't want to make too big of a deal out of this, but it has the light. Everybody needs a headlight or flashlight. It's got a regular. It's got a bright. See if I can do this without blinding again. Regular. I'll do it this way. Watch my wrist. Bright. And then the SOS. Okay? Whatever. So then it turns it off. But it works great because you can hang it using anything you want to use it on. You can hang it. You can charge by the sun. And you can hand crank. Now, to me, this is worth its weight in gold. But you can get them at Walmart. And if they don't have them in stock, you can always request them. It's a Midland. Let me show this to you. It's a Midland. And look down here by my middle finger. What is that? ER200. It's a Midland ER200. And this little instruction tab, look at it. It's not thick at all. And I did look through it, to be honest with you. It's not that difficult. Some things like this come with the stupid instructions that are about that thick. Especially when you come with weather channels and various other things. No, this comes with a very thin booklet. It's only like 6-7 pages. And it also comes with a, where is it? Hold on. This piece of paper inside the manual. ER200 Quick Start Guide. It's one piece of paper. That's it. That'll get you into the general use mode. And then you got time to play with the other 6 pages. Seriously, people. It's not difficult. And that's what I like about it. You don't have to have a college degree to use this thing. But this could be very, 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 very valuable to you. Okay? In that kind of situation. And it's rugged. I threw this thing when I was in the forest. I bounced it off 2 or 3 trees. I did. I threw it at a couple trees and bounced it off the trees to see if it would. Oops, sorry about that. My elbows are on the table. To see if it would, break or do anything like that. No, this thing actually withstood a lot of impacts. See, that's how I test things. If they're going to sell something like this, which is, it weighs about a half a pound. That's how, this is not something cheap. Okay? If you decide to get this, it will not feel cheap in your hands. It actually feels substantial. And I don't know if you can grasp that until you actually grab hold of it, but trust me, from the doc, when you put this in your hand like I'm doing now, you'll realize this is a pretty solid piece of electronics. And to me, this is very vital in your bug out bag for whatever. You need to break the monotony of the possibilities. With power outage, you can hear what's going on. Out in the woods, you can keep up with what's going on around you by listening to the local stations. That to me is gold. Okay? So anyways, check this out. Go to Walmart. Take a look at it. You don't got to pay $200 for something. And I'm going to tell you that this is more than worth its weight in gold. It hand cranks. You don't need, if you don't have no sun for 4 or 5 days, All you got to do is wind it up yourself. It's got a built-in generator, solar panel, and it's AM, FM, and local weather channels. That's all I'm going to say. Cool? All right. From the doc, trust me, it's worth its weight in gold. Take it easy.